Hey guys, AK47 Master here, back with some more Chrono Trigger. On the last episode, we got up to Ozzy's part of the Fiend Lord Keep, and on this episode, we are heading to Magus's lair to take on Magus himself. You're gonna want to take at least 2 party members that know 2 different types of magical attacks. And we got a cutscene movie here, so I'm gonna shut up. Cast open the gates that lie betwixt heaven and earth. Okay. In exchange for the life of this world. Magus. Ah, that frog of so many days ago. How have you fared since last we met? Well enough, I owe you my gratitude. This form has been a blessing in disguise. Without it, there are things I've never have obtained. Ah, the Masamune. Let us hope no one others interfere this time. Again, the bitter black winds. Very well. Come, it is death you seek. And the fight against Magus begins. Alright, now, I'm going to start off with Haze here. The reason why I said make sure you have at least 2 party members that know 2 different types of magic is because Magus will primarily focus on magical based attacks, and his burial will change every time. So he absorbs all forms of magic except for fire at this point. Unfortunately, we don't have Luca with us, so we cannot attack him with a fire attack. And whenever you hit him with a physical attack, his magic defense will decrease. So it's kind of a little bit weird. He's a pretty difficult boss, but I have seen people defeat him with party members that are 10 levels lower than me. That's granted that they did not, obviously they did not grind at that certain point in the keep. Not the keep. What am I trying to say? In the prehistoric lair, the reptile lair? Yeah, that. Alright. So that should bring down his magic defense. Now we're going to hit him with ice. That should do quite a bit of damage. And I think I should have took Kermit to the other time before doing this, so he could have learned water. So I could have changed, I could have actually changed Morrow in for Luca. However, I think I might want to keep Morrow in here anyways, just because she is a supportive character. You guys know that, and I think that would probably be the best option for me. Right now I gotta heal up right now. Okay. And now it's for Luca. Or not, that's for Mitchie. I'll heal up with Cure. And yeah. So pretty much make sure you have varying magical party members with you. You're gonna want to make sure of that. And basically just wait for him to change his barriers, because that's really the only thing that's gonna get you to attack. So there are 4 different types of magic, and Magus is a master of all 4 types. There's light, there's water, there's fire, and there's shadow. Fortunately for us, we don't have a party member that can use shadow magic yet, so when he does that later on in the battle, we really don't have a counter to it. We're just gonna have to wait for him to change to another form of magic. Alright. So now he changes to water, so you basically get the idea. You're gonna want at least 2 different party members that know 2 different types of magic. Or, you know, they don't have to, they basically have to specialize in one form of magic, and you have to have multiple of them, so you could have a varying party. That's the best way to take on this battle. And as you can see right now, he's using his shadow magic, so he absorbs all forms of magic besides shadow, which is not good because we don't know any shadow attacks yet, as I said before. So basically just wait for him to change to another form, either water or light in my case. And yeah, haste is not I'm not actually going to use haste on Kermit, because he's really not going to be that helpful in this battle because he doesn't know any magical moves. However, oh yeah, wait, no, physical attacks actually don't bring down his magical defense. It's actually the Masamune that does that. That's pretty interesting. I forgot about that. So yeah, obviously everybody's gonna have that advantage since you have to use Kermit in this fight. There's no way around it. You have to actually use him. You don't have a choice. So yeah, that's helpful. And basically I'm just waiting on him to change his barrier at this point. There's really not much I could do when he uses shadow magic, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I do think this is a pretty difficult battle. This is one of the first, like, actually difficult, challenging battles in this game. And you would have thought this was a final boss, in all honesty, the way they presented it and everything. But it's not. Trust me, it is not. Okay, hopefully that doesn't take out Marl. I was hoping to heal her before he attacked again. Okay, that didn't take her out. So yeah, guys, the strategy for this boss isn't difficult. It's a little time consuming. You have to have patience to do this battle properly and to not get destroyed, pretty much. Alright, let's use Hyper Potion. Let's use Lightning 2 again, since he hasn't changed his barrier yet. And again, you're gonna want to basically use the Masamune again to bring down his defense. That's the quickest way to defeat him, honestly. Lowers his guard to cast a spell. Alright, use Lightning 2. And let's use Ice. Actually, I think... oh no, crap. That worked very well. Hopefully, I think that brings down his barrier. Hopefully it does. Yes, it does. Alright. So basically now you just want to go crazy and attack him. Like nuts. I'm actually going to use a mid-ether here, because he's getting ready to do a super powerful attack. So make sure all your party members have a decent amount of health, because they could possibly get taken out by this attack. So yeah, let's use Cleave. Alright, that does a good amount of damage. Let's use Ice again. Hopefully we could actually take him out right here. That would be great if we could actually take him out, because he's going to use a really effective shadow move right now. Alright, he's getting ready for it. And... Dark Matter. Alright. Really cool animation. Like I said, for a 16-bit game, this is pretty impressive. And wow, look at that. Look at that. Chrono just survived that. That is too close for comfort. 2 HP? Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Way too close for comfort. Alright. So now we're all back to normal. And I'm assuming he's still weak to lightning energy, because he did not change his barrier at this point. And no, he has not done that yet, from what it seems. Lowers his guard. Alright, again, attack him like crazy. I'm actually going to use a X-Strike, which is a double technique. So let me let Kermit and Chris get their gauges filled. And yeah, guys, that's about most of the tips I could give you for this battle. It's not exactly a difficult battle if you prepare and if you know what to do in the battle. Let's use Ice Sword, because that's definitely bound to do a lot of damage. I think I'm just going to keep the thing on the bottom now, the little menu screen, because it's kind of in the way above Magus. I don't know. I think Magus is overall a very cool character, and that is it for Magus. 1500 HP, 15 TP, and 3000 G. Your skill with the Master Moon is that great already? What's that? Could it be Lavos? No, he mustn't awaken from his slumber yet. Awaken? You just created him, didn't you? You fools. I but summoned him. He has dwelt within the earth for aeons, absorbing the land's energy and growing even stronger. What? What is the energy in the air? A gate? You, if you had not interfered. Chris! Whoa! Honey, you'll be late for work. Dear me, I'd forgotten how beautiful Lean's bell sounds. Chris, we can't keep you asking my father for help. You need to hold down a job. Chris. Chris. Whoa, how'd we end up here? Chris awake? Isla wants to see Chris go Mystic Mountain. You there, fall down hurt. Isla carry back hot. Magus. Big frog present for Isla eat? Perish the thought, but what of the paley-faced man in the cave? Was he not with us? No, only find you. Cape one more tasty? So he has fled. But if Magus didn't create Lavos, then where did it come from? Lavos, you don't worry now. You rest. Hurt bad. Alright, guys. So, Chris okay now? Isla busy. Try find Lubra village. Find village. Fight reptiles. Big fight. Last fight. Beat all reptiles or reptiles beat us all. Kino. What wrong? Chris rest. You be quiet. Northwood. Fire. Big bird. Okay guys, so on the next episode we'll be investigating the village up ahead that's apparently on fire and burning in the prehistoric age, and we'll figure out how he got here and where Magus is and what happened to Lavos and where he was truly created. See you guys on the next episode.